Everyone always asks me, how did you get to where you're at? How have you accomplished so much so quickly? And for me, one thing that stands out is that I've really invested in myself by investing in other people. Having a business coach, having a mentor, a life coach, however you want to look at it. Having someone who is more experienced at the things that you're trying to accomplish is so key for you to not only learn something maybe quickly, but also for you to stick to something. Like you're creating a different part of your life, like almost like a new lifestyle. Like constantly changing is something that I think is so key because our world is constantly changing and we want to be able to keep up with it in the industry that we're in. Learning something new from someone rather than yourself, to me, has excelled me so much more in my career rather than just probably being at a dealership still, working in a cubicle, and maybe not even selling that many cars. You know, having a mentor, like it's a space for a person to shed light on your weaknesses, on your strengths, all while improving both, even though they're highlighting it, right? You're focusing on those things because you want to excel at that and or you want to strengthen it. You know, we don't know everything, and it's best to get guidance and advice from someone who has dealt with something like similar and or navigated through life in a business sense and who has been successful at it. You know, you always want to be growing. I've heard it many times again, like if you're constantly stagnant, you're going to be left behind. So for me, the way that I think is like, I want to be ahead of the game. I want to be the person at the top of the hill. So what am I going to do? I'm going to reach out. I'm going to interact. I'm going to be around other people that have already been there or like has far surpassed it or has different ways to get to that point, maybe in an easier way. And maybe sometimes, like again, like I've talked about failure before, is that, you know, we can have these blocks in our brain that don't allow us to see things from a 30,000 square foot perspective. So mentor, you guys, it's so important. You know, we always want to be growing, we want to be learning, and the best way to do it is asking questions. So if you had a mentor, what would be the one question that you would ask them? Comment below, and I want to hear what you have to say.